in my own opinion, no, I don't want you to forget that I said in my opinion, it is more dangerous for a man to enter a bad marriage than it is for a woman. Hold on. Welcome to Musings with Ede Ali, your favorite companion for Saturday chores. Okay, the first time I think that I thought about this was in church one time during Sunday scripture, what a lot of people call Sunday school. That day, the text was Genesis chapter 34, and then we studied how that this Dinah, the daughter of Jacob, said she wants to go and see the daughters of the land. On her way going now, the prince, one of the princes of the land, saw her, and he was now telling himself, "Hey, hope you that sweet girl now, hope you that fine girl. She get you understand me? You know, say that is that one that he want to, that they should go and marry down for him." And of course, he defiled her, and the children of Jacob felt slighted. So them now trying to be, I don't know what they were trying to do, Sha. I don't know. They say, okay, since their son loves the girl, let them go and marry. That's how they now enter and tell Jacob that they want to marry you. Jacob too now agree. But Simeon and I think Levi didn't like the fact that their sister was defiled. And so they told those ones that say, to give that this babe no heart, the only thing be say, you are going to have to do a circumcision. Hey, old men, circumcision. I don't even know what kind of passion, desire is that would make an entire clan, all of them, they agree just because one person should go and marry one girl that he saw one day and liked. See, anyways, we'll come back to that. That's how they enter and do circumcision, so that they can marry Jacob's daughter. Of course, when they have circumcised, there's nothing like strength for fight. They couldn't fight, and so Simeon and Levi came upon them. King James Version said boldly, show them pepper like this, kill them, took their wives, their small children, their cattle, all their wealth, and went away with it. Why? Because one man went to go and enter one kind of marriage. Guess what? The dinner that they gave them for marriage, so they carried the dinner too and joined. See, when the study was going on, I was just like, see, waiting, just one man will go enter one kind marriage. Just look at what it cost him. Of course, his life, his father, his what is called sibling, his tribe suffered badly for that. Waiting no concern them. It was then that it now struck me and say, see, again, I don't want you to forget that I say it is my opinion. I'm not saying it is a fact. Do you understand me? I'm saying in my own opinion, right? And from the number of times I've observed, I'm just saying that if woman enter bad marriage, in fact, women have been in bad marriages from ages. She can come out of that bad marriage, and the only person that will be hurt badly is herself. But if a man enter bad marriage, hey, see, his family will suffer for it. It's a very extremely let's say extremely few cases now that his family would not suffer for it. And when I say his family, of course, if a man is in a bad marriage, his children are automatically affected. A woman can be in a bad marriage, right? But somehow the effect on the children will be minimal. But if the man, by okay, now that I'm thinking of it, it be like this, my story is going one kind. When I say if a man is in a bad marriage, of course, if it's a marriage, it's a man and a woman, two parties are involved. I'm saying that if the person that is being abused, right, in the marriage, abuse obviously does not refer to just physical abuse, emotional, every kind of abuse that there is. If it is the man that is being abused, right, see, the way it impacts the children cannot be compared to if the tables were turned. I don't know how women do it though, but I feel like women have a way of making sure that, I don't know. I think we have threshold for pain, right? We have threshold for pain. Maybe not physical pain, but some form of emotional, what is it called? Pain. We have threshold for it. So I don't know. We know how to chest it enough that the impact on the children, right, will be minimal. But if it is a man, haha, or more, just give them how many, maybe 2 3 years, and it can damage the children. Whereas women can be in terrible marriages for 2 decades, and the impact, of course, it will obviously have impact. What are you not saying? It must have impact. Of course, it have impact, but then the impact is sort of minimal compared to when it's a man. A lot of times, right? If a man is in a bad marriage, one of two things will happen. A lot of times, one of these two things will happen. Either that thing will separate him from his family, such that he becomes secluded, his family, his friends, he becomes isolated, right? And of course, abuse and isolation, recipe for disaster. He becomes isolated until that bad marriage ruins him. Or he might not be isolated though from his family, but then because he married wrongly, right? If there's anything like that, because he married wrongly, it will scatter his family. By that I mean, you just hear because of one person, the whole family is in disarray, the whole family is always quarreling. His own, do you understand? Him and his siblings, his uncles, and stuffs like that. Now, while they were doing that study, I was so angry because they kept emphasizing, oh, Dina, you went to see Daughters of the Land. I'm like, why are they not warning men about bad marriages? As much as they are warning women, the impact on them is even more severe than it is on a woman. If you do man something, the impact is generational. But if it's a woman, there's a way of curtailing it. So why are they not telling the men and say, see, no be just you go road, go they do. Who be that sweet girl now? Who be that fine girl now? You will go and carry what is bigger than you in life. You go and carry what will ruin the life of the people that you care about. In fact, even the people that do not care about you. Because the women in their community now probably does not even care about these prince. Now they don't go carry them as slave, carry their children, join body. I beg you, if you're listening to this, man, woman, bad marriage is terrible. The impact is scary. The degree to which it impacts the society. It's not even just your immediate family. It impacts the entire society. It's terrific. And I want to encourage you to, please, for the sake of humanity, don't go and marry cocoyam. Please, marry right. Take out time, be patient. I don't know, be vigilant. See, I said patience in marriage, be vigilant. And the will I say bedrock of all of these things is that also improve yourself, improve your character, right? If you are good, it's easier to recognize another good person. Do you understand? And want to be with a good person. It's easier to attract good as a good person. So improve your character. There was nobody that you say they born this person, as he come, he just fell from heaven, be like angel. It's character development. Improve your character. Be a good person. Do you understand? Be a good person so that you can attract a good spouse. If what you heard is that you should pretend to be a good person so that I can marry good spouse, I pity you, because you see this life, you cannot mock God. See, you cannot share God here. If you are pretending to be a good person so I can marry another good person, let me tell you what is going to happen. You enter that marriage and discover that the person that you married was pretending to, because God cannot be mocked. Whatever a man sow, he will reap. And then they have told us severally that in this thing called marriage, you are going to marry who you are. You will marry your exact self. So if you pretend to be good, you will marry somebody that is pretending to be good. When una two enter, two of una go come shock at what you see. I hope that you make the right choices in life. Do have an amazing weekend. Don't forget to subscribe. Make una subscribe, share, tell other people to subscribe and also to share. Do take care. Mwah.